And welcome back to the Zanpakuto Creation Series. Today's Zanpakuto Creation Series request comes to us from Lord High Admiral Squid, who asked the question, what is Death's Zanpakuto? Specifically, the DC Comics interpretation of Death. Now, this is a very unique case for a Zanpakuto creation because, see, while people like Dream, like Death, madness, all that. They take physical form. They have personality. They can even have, relationships, lovers, all that. They aren't, what's the best way of it? They're not like some concept. They are that thing. They command everything about that thing. Dream is the Lord of Dreams. He manipulates, Morpheus, not Morpheus, is it Morpheus? I think that's what they call it. It's been a while since I read Sandman. They manipulate, they control every aspect of that. Death is death. She was there when the universe was created. She'll be there when it ends and the next one begins. She is death. She doesn't kill everyone when she shows up, but anytime she shows up, she's always there when someone dies. But the fact that she is, death itself, she's got all the same abilities as someone like Dream in the sense of omniscience, immortality, all that. But Death isn't solely there for death. She's also there for life, because death and life are one side of the same coin. So while she is known, obviously predominantly known for death and the loss of life, she's also there when life is created too. Like I said, she was there when the universe flickered on into existence, and she'll be there when the last light goes out. So this becomes first off, she's a character who's way too powerful and way beyond the concept of an actual Zanpakuto. Let's be very clear about that. However, if she decided, hey, these Shinigami, they got a good thing going on here. Mind if I take one of these? If she were to do that, what would her Zanpakuto be? Again, I think it's a standard katana. Although you could make an argument for something as simple as like a Kodachi or as a Wakizashi or a Tanto, something where she's so old and powerful she can condense her Zanpakuto down to a very small form. It would also be a Keto type. She is very much a Keto-based user. Her Zanpakuto would be a Minazuki situation. It would be a Bankai that or a Zanpakuto that has the same name in Shikai and Bankai. And that name would be Shi. That is simply it. That is the Japanese name for death. And because she is death, there is no other way to talk about what the embodiment of her Zanpakuto would be. It is death. She is death. So, one second. And I just want to be sure I did get that name right. Yes, Shi. Death is Shi. In terms of a spirit, assuming that she isn't her own spirit, which in theory with these types of characters she could be, I think it'd be like a large, it'd be like a black swan, something elegant, beautiful, but also dangerous. The form it takes, the sword disappears, and a large black hand emerges. What this hand does, the blade turns into a large black hand that can steal the souls of anything it grabs. It can absorb the life force of anything it touches and just take it out of this world, or just not even and usher it into the great beyond. Her Bankai would then have another hand. That's when the second hand shows up. So now you have the two giant hands, one that takes life, but one that can restore it. If she feels that because she is death, she has all access to the afterlife anytime she wants, in any way she can perform. So if she feels that someone deserves a second chance, that they still have more work to do, or that, she just has that sympathy on some level for them, she could return that soul to its body. She can restore that life. The only way for, I'd say, someone to be able to beat this type of Zanpakuto would just be to have more spiritual energy than she would. Which, given the type of character she is, would be on the difficult side of things to do, but not impossible. Let's be honest. While while the embodiments of these concepts, embodiments of these concepts, dream, death, madness, destiny, all of them are insanely powerful. They're not invincible. That's what the whole Sandman comic was about. Was Morpheus getting his not his weaponry per se, but his equipment back that was holding his power. It's very likely that Death and all these other individuals can also be weakened in certain ways. In fact, the initial attempt to capture one of these concepts was to capture her, not Dream. So it's very possible that Death can be overpowered. My guess is there are still characters in the DC universe, the Presence, Lucifer, Morningstar, Michael, these characters, maybe even like Darkseid, maybe, I don't know. I can't speak 100% to Darkseid. But maybe there are characters like this or who can actually beat these characters outright in a battle. But you're probably dealing with characters who are on that biblical level, like even Darkseid. I don't think. Let me actually see it. I don't actually know if this actually happened. Has Lucifer Morningstar ever done battle with Darkseid before? Probably not. Not Lucifer Morningstar versus Darkseid. Okay, that does come up on YouTube. So hold on. So it does not look like these two have ever fought. That's why there are threads asking who would win in a fight between these two. Yeah, Darkseid is considered to be one of the, he's one of the top dogs of the DC universe, but it's clear there are individuals who could still beat the ever-loving crap out of that guy. Death very likely is one of them in certain circumstances. But yeah, that is the Zanpakuto. Oh, I forgot. The release command. The release command would be embrace, which means, just embracing death. Yeah, so, yeah, that would be her Zanpakuto. If in theory a being like this could have one. Though she's well and truly beyond, I think, the power of a Zanpakuto. But in theory, if she could have one, this is what I think it would look like. But that's my thoughts on it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Hit that bell if you want to be notified. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.